Okay, last left the session. Mid-combat.
I was gonna hit a coconut.
Yes.
And you would give it a shit ton of temporary life, too.
Yeah.
So you might survive. Maybe. No guarantees.
Well, he is Totem Barbarian, so...
Totem Bear Barbarian means I get half off the damage you take.
Yeah. Half to everything except psychic.
Unless the coconuts do 1,000 damage.
Jeez.
Oh no, that's only if you put a lime in it.
And shake it all up.
That's it. Armor Knight. Armor Knight's gonna somehow go over, phase through reality and no, I'm kidding.
Hey, oi. Let's not go too wild with the abyss logic.
Well, to be fair, that's within normal logic, so...
No, they're still somewhat bound by the laws of physics. Keyword is somewhat, because, you know, avatars being a thing. Literally being able to exist in two places at once. So let's see here. Armor Knight is going to, with advantage, commit 3 attacks. Claw, hoof, and serrated tail.
17, 22, and...
227.
Yeah.
Against me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hold on, let me pull up my character.
Yep.
Yeah, push pull my character sheet too before I forget.
Oh, yeah. If he receives damage, the creatures also must make a Constitution saving throw for digging into the temp HP I gave him. So, or receive the level of drunkenness from the highest form of alcohol.
They all hit.
Okay. Well, let's see here. Constitution save.
Natural one.
Well, they have immunity to poison too, so technically their immunity is reduced to an advantage.
Wait,
hold on. Oh, right, no, that's right. Forgot. Fuck.
Yeah, I bypass freaking. I can get anyone drunk. Remember? That includes demons.
Machines, because they can't, except for specifically machines that can't eat, because.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
it doesn't apply to them. Yeah.
Logic.
Yeah.
I should put on my fan.
So yeah, against my highest or gained the full level of drunkenness offered from the form of alcohol, which was my a bunch of was the hateful bull or whiskey.
Yeah.
Divided by 2. So I take 36 points of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Barbarian Rage.
Yeah. And temp HE.
I need you to make a strength saving throw with advantage. With the hoof attack.
Sorry, I was doing the ethic.
Yeah, you're minusing health first.
It's fine. We understand.
You're fine.
26.
26? Yeah, you did.
I what?
You're fine.
You roboted.
You are not prone by the hooves. By the hoof attack.
Is that all you got, you dumb horse?
Yeah. The best part is that frickin' demons now frickin'... How many levels of drunkenness you get from that?
Let me pull it up here, because I'm trying to access it myself. I have my notes up for the lore.
Yeah, and this is specifically whiskey brand.
It's not what I'm trying to pull up. There we go. Okay, so he has 6 level. I think. Wait, hold on. Whiskey. So using it as a base.
with how good my
Technically,
crafting
yeah,
is.
total. Yeah. So it'll be all attacks on a Constitution save.
Yeah. That's another fail. That's another fail.
They can't keep getting away with it. Basically, 6 levels of drunkenness. No, which means it has disadvantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma
Fucker.
checks. Disadvantage on attack rolls, saving throws, and its speed is halved.
Sorry.
You're good. You're good. Gallifrey, as you stand there, uh, thankfully having the ice, having only some ice chipped off your body, you see its sort of haze effect emanating from the cracks in the ice, not affecting you, but certainly affecting the armor knight.
You okay there, buddy?
In your face.
Now it doesn't know. Well, actually, it might know common, but it's mostly in feral combative state. So we'll just knock that up to.
Hold on.
Old.
You're checking your languages?
Yeah, no, common giant dwarf.
Yeah.
And technically Sylvan as well.
Yeah. All right, and that will be the end of its turn, I think. Yeah, hold. Let's see. Yeah, but that's basically it. Noralai.
Alright. Making a sprint towards downstairs, he said it was, to where the other group went off to while they're distracted.
I need you to make for me an athletics check and a survival check.
Okay. Athletics.
All right. Let's see here.
And survival.
All right. So I need you to roll for me 4d4.
4d4.
Yeah, 4d. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Sorry, not 4d4. 10d4.
Oh. Okay.
And you get to select this, and you get to select whichever number result, and that will be the total number of rounds it will take for you to reach there.
Alright, so 10d4 you said, right?
Yeah, and you select the lowest, singular lowest die, and that's how long it'll take you.
Oh, so she. Oh, so he wants the lowest die.
Yes.
I did the double bracket. Alright, I got like 2 ones in there, so I'm choosing 1 round.
Okay.
Yeah. Plus with my survival, something tells me it's gonna take me half that.
Maybe.
I mean,
Well-
it's a natural 20.
Yes. Yes, you're correct.
Does it mean it automatically?
Armor,
Yeah.
you saying?
Get on, Sully.
Oh, fuck it.
Well, for the time being, I'm going to put you right here. I'll tell you when your character arrives there. Next, Vera. Let's see here. It'll just... There you are.
And.
Alright. She is going to perform a Dawn Strike Blade with her shield. Let me check. Alright, no. No, Pistol Whip. So that's a 28. And the thing has to make a DC 18 strength save. And there we go. What the fuck? Roll 20. Why do you... Does my luck that much of an annoyance to you, Roll 20?
Yes.
It sabotaged me? Okay. Well, fine. It's knocked prone. Vera goes around hitting it with the buttstock of Wrath, which results in a resounding crack as it is pushed, as it is knocked prone, and let's see here. Receives 27 damage. Just put in the... There we go. And as a bonus action... Let's see here. Alright, as a part of the Pistol Whip, Warrior's Mark. Let's see. Well, she uses a bonus action. Yeah, I guess she'll just end her turn there. Gallifrey.
Gallifrey. What would it take a bonus action to put down the coconut?
No, that would just be a free action.
Okay,
Drop an
puts
item.
down the coconut. Brings up the cold iron
And Max.
and he's going to use the slashing end to stab it.
Alright. Sorry, to stab at the coconut.
Yes, to make it go boom.
Okay.
Oh no!
That's a critical success there, bucko. Roll for
Critical
damage.
explosion.
It's a critical hit, yeah. Now let's see here.
Does that do the thing?
This is set off a chain reaction.
That's to set it off. To set off the bomb. No, it requires something to puncture it. That isn't a concussive force, not a... You know.
So,
So it wouldn't cause it to explode. Well, let's see here. Alright. What is your strength modifier?
that would be a
Strength mod is 10, I think, right?
Yeah. Roll for me a d10 plus 10.
okay.
And make for me a dex save, of course.
Confused.
Yeah, make for me a dex save. After that.
Essentially to shield yourself from your own explosion.
I am a rage Raging beast of a man. I'm taking half damage either way.
Yeah, you receive full damage, which is reduced by half. This creature takes the full damage.
Which creature?
The one above you, the bat, humanoid goat thing with the cyclops. You still have your second attack available to you.
I don't like how the other guy is looking at me. By the way, how much damage did I take?
You only took 6.
Yeah, because after being halved.
Yeah, the DC for this is, well, 13 at base. The Sogolov demon failed, but the Ammonite, Armonite succeeded. So
I don't know
Yeah,
like how that one's looking at. So
hold on. Okay. Actually, shit, I almost forgot Dex for the. That was not a Dex for the Armonite. Okay, now that's the Dex for the Armonite, which is a disadvantage. So he also takes the fire damage, which is reduced to half.
yeah, well, try reducing.
That is the non-magical one. So, a sec.
Remind me to get blessed or something.
Yeah, or somewhat silvered around one part of it.
It's cold iron.
Yeah, or at least on the blunt end. But
Fair enough.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay. They are resistant to non-magical weaponry. Still. How unfortunate. Actually, no, they take full damage. Shit, never mind.
Liquid.
Armor are not resistant to non-magical physical damage.
Haha. By the way, what's it?
The levels of drunkenness he got from hitting through your armor, like the armor I gave you. Well, the 10 HP I gave you.
Yeah.
Because they get hit for a maximum level of drunkenness for every time they fail, for every time they hit you. So if they're hitting you multiple times, they're getting drunk.
And he's going to yell in the guy's face, I'm going to rip off your horns and shove them up your ass.
Classy. Very nice. Let's see the Sogolov's response. If that's
I
all.
only see Paul Allen's response.
Let's see here. It is going to. Let's see here. It's going to make 3 bite attacks towards you.
Okay.
Let's see here. Why are you like this? 14. No, 15.
Miss, hit.
Yeah. 23 piercing reduced to half. So that would
Which
be
is
11 piercing. And it has to make a constitution saving throw. 12. Yep. 2 levels of drunkenness.
Isn't that on top of the 20 levels of drunkenness that already?
Oh no, that was another. That's the Armonite that attacked you.
Yeah. So
Ah.
wait, does whiskey only apply level 1 level of drunkenness, or?
Your whiskey applies. The trade-off is you can apply drunkenness to most any creature. The trade-off is that it's still as potent as whiskey. It still hits as hard as whiskey would. It has a high DC though, So
Yeah.
very likely they're going to get the drunkenness effects.
Yeah, because it's saying like for every time they hit it, they or gain the full level of drunkenness offered from that form of alcohol. So
Yeah, Hateful Bore Whiskey, which is 2 levels of drunkenness on a failed save.
yeah. Oh yeah, and it only hit once. So
Yeah.
I was thinking it hit multiple times. Like oh no.
As it bites into your armor, or tries to bite into you, first 2 times, missing. And then goes in for a surprise bite attack, biting into your arm, cracking a bit more of the ice as this haze sort of emanates off of it. Jonas, it's the boy.
Yes, it is the boy. Oi, your
Sorry,
your
young
local
man.
doctor here to be of assistance.
Yeah, your local pharmacist.
Shit.
That was unintentional. God.
Let's see here. This chick.
There, I'm back to where I belong.
Okay, so I can still attack that thing without harming Vera.
Hmm?
Hmm. See here, what spells do I have left right now that can... Um, does polymorph or charm monster affect that type of creature?
I would
Polymark
say
target is a targeted spell, base
this
spell.
is a construct, so chances are, no. But you could certainly try.
Wait, polymorph doesn't
Hmm.
affect constructs.
Some constructs. Some of them have like immutable, like for golems, they have immutable form.
That's
So
weirdly specific.
polymorphs. So polymorph on, or if possibly no, but charm monster more likely.
Honestly, you might be better off with polymorph because the likelihood of a creature being immune to polymorph the spell, just like because it's very specific, is rare.
Alternatively, you could polymorph yourself.
Yeah, you could always morph yourself into a high CR creature.
Oh, the problem is I don't know of any other creatures. I literally it's the first time I'm playing Bard, and I do not know any of the.
Okay.
Yes.
Then we'll say you try to pick one out at random. It will have to be a beast, so there is that
Uh,
restriction.
well, yeah, that.
Yeah.
Mm, that's.
Strictly,
Uh,
yeah. If you're going to cast it though, if you're sure about it, uh, put the details of the spell in the roll 20. If not, and you just want to cast another lightning bolt, that's fine. It's your call.
wait, I can cast another lightning bolt.
There's nothing as long as you have the spell slots at 3rd level or higher. You can cast as many lightning bolts as you have spell slots.
Oh, I thought
They're higher.
I thought I could only cast like one spell per like one specified spell in that said level slot. I didn't think I cast multiple
No.
times.
As long as you're doing one spell per turn, unless you have feats that says otherwise, or it's class or subclass, you can do whatever spell you want as long as it says you can cast it at a higher level. Like if you have a level 3 spell and it says you can cast it at higher levels, you can cast it at higher levels. So
Oh,
yeah, so if you have the spell slots to cast stuff at level 5, you could cast a level 5 lightning bolt.
huh.
At the end, it's your call.
Yeah. Spellcasting is a bit of a niche to get used to if you're not used to.
Yeah. Once
I'm
you
not
get
really
used to
used
it,
to it.
Yeah.
yeah, but once you get
But
used to it, it's pretty consistent.
Yeah.
For you.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't mind giving level 5 light bolt spell a try.
Alright,
Yeah.
go ahead. Let's see what happens to the poor stone juggernaut that is gone. Help me, step enemy.
Oh, the question is that if I can even cast, if it's going
Once,
to allow me to cast at level 5.
yeah, once you click on it, it should pop up what level you want to cast it as, and you.
Yeah, sure. I see it now.
Oh yeah, and then just scroll down to what you want to cast it at.
All right, you know what? Level 5.
The stone. Oh god! The stone no, juggernaut. What are you doing, step adventure? Ah! No.
Let's see if it fails.
Yes. It fails regardless. Even on a crit, it has no way of succeeding that.
Oof.
Ah.
So that
Look,
is.
I'm tired, I'm bruised, and I'm pissed the fact that that a lot of my fellow guild members have been used for it's basically an other dimensional sex torture prison, and so I really am tired of all this bullshit right now.
As you just let loose a lightning bolt just through it, cracking a good chunk of the of its form. Not shattering it, but you're certain it's certainly now looking very worse for wear. Basically, it's bloody thanks to you.
Oh, neat.
Speaking of which, is that all?
I still have my movement, so
Yeah.
let's see here. What do I want to move? That's... All right, you know what? I'm gonna move myself here and end my turn.
Okay. Juggernaut has no way of expressing emotion. Let's see here. It is going to attempt to get up, expending half of its movement. As you see, while it's on its side, you see it moves slightly to the left, slightly to the right, and then a little bit more to the left, then back on its feet. Or wheels. Let's see, just remove prone condition. And unfortunately, it's been marked by Vera, so it cannot move. Instead, it's going to sort of go into reverse and then try a slam attack her. 25. That does not hit. As she manages to absorb the blow using using her shield. Armor Knight. Let's see. With 6 levels in drunkenness, not understanding the situation. Let's see here. It's going to adjust themselves. As you hear a belch and a hiccup come from them, their tail whips around. Instead of thrusting it into you, it thrusts it at you. As you see this bolt of lightning, this streak of lightning charge down its charge across from its horns and spikes through the tail directly at you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. All armored. Gallifrey.
Yeah.
Dexterity save throw.
Roll against lightning lock. You succeed, taking half damage. I just rolled an 88.
Yep, and from what I'm reading, as long as he takes damage, the creature also still has to make a dexterity, like a constitution save throw against against the form of drunkenness.
Yeah. Let me just first, let's just calculate the damage. So 37 pound. Well, the success is 18.
And then halved again would be 9.
9. So you only take 9 points of lightning damage. As he's still within. We'll have to talk about that little detail. Yeah, I figure it'd probably be more appropriate for melee.
5 damage, right?
9 damage. Only 9.
Yeah. Well, it's still he's still within point blank, so maybe we can have it
Or
so
within 10 feet of.
yeah. We can make it so it has the range of my that where I can apply my armor, like apply the temporary HP. I mean, so yeah.
Yeah. Norlai. You make it there, and you have your full movement speed and rage.
Nice.
As you were assailed, some creatures attempted to assail you, but well, you're small, you're shorter, so their attacks missed.
Okay. Let me see how far I can actually. Actually, my rage would have ended like last time when because I applied only armor and I didn't get hit or attacked, so my rage would have.
Then, yeah. Oh, and because of rage, or not, and because of Tasha's, you have reactivating rage gives you extra movement.
Yeah, so that's why I'm. Alright, so that'd be. I have to get up to here because it's half my movement. Huh. Still not close enough.
If only you had a ranged weapon. What a shame.
I mean, I like. Thinking about it, I could have ran switch like put the cestus away and switched out for a freaking was it fucking table legs. I have some solid object in my hand to freaking throw.
Yeah, or we could just say just a piece of a door. What piece of a door? Yes,
Yeah.
the entire door.
All right. So
It's not a very big door, but pretty good for her. But pretty decent for her.
okay. So that's what I'll do. I'll switch out that for that, and then I'll rage as I get closer and get up to here. And as I'm freaking yeah, momentum running. I'll just run in a straight line. Momentum running. Throw the piece of door at this thing and whip it.
All right, roll to hit. I believe it counts as magical.
Yeah.
As your levels.
Yeah, improvised weapon. Plus, it's made of my alcohol. I'll have to rename this later. I have to make multiple shit for this stuff, but for now, just.
Yeah, 36 hits.
Oof. That was damn near mental damage.
Let's see. Yeah, let's see. And
All that momentum running and it's tilted pedal.
yeah, I mean, to be fair, we could say you like hit a particularly hard spot for that, so it didn't hurt as much, but it still dealt damage. How much damage did that? I want to say 18 points of damage. That's still nothing to scoff at.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Let me think. Like all I can do as an action is if I could shove Vera out of the way so they wouldn't get hit, but I could only move them like 5 feet away.
And they, hello.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Hello.
Okay, I'm here.
Yeah. The other option now that Vera is here, because I just showed up to help provide assistance, essentially smacking the thing that you're fighting. I could offer you this. With my other attack, I can essentially grab you and get ready to throw you up on top of the thing or at the thing if you want me to. Seeing how it's going to be your turn next.
Literally riding the stone juggernaut. I mean, your choice.
Yeah, so I'll offer that as an option. You want me to grab you and throw you up at this thing?
What did I miss?
Just a little bit of combat. That's not a lot. You made a couple attacks while for anti-controlling a character, and now it's I showed up running up behind you, freaking just throwing a piece of a freaking door at the thing.
And I shot a lightning bolt at the stone golem thing.
Yeah.
Oh, now we're all together?
Galfrey's still playing Distraction downstairs currently.
Huh.
So,
Still allow me this battle easy.
yeah. So now I'm behind you. I still have an extra attack, but because I'm out of range, I really can't do anything else besides maybe, if you're up for it, grab you and throw you up at this thing.
I would just like to remind the DM, if the Stone Juggernaut's turn hasn't come around yet, that my attacks can mark the enemy, which means that it would have disadvantage on attack rolls against against people who are not me.
It also cannot attack or cannot move as I think away from you. Yeah, I've been keeping that in mind.
Yeah, so...
Thanks.
Okay, so... With my extra attack, do you want me to grab you and throw you up at them, Vera?
What?
Grab you and use you as essentially, like, momentum, like, throw, and, like, I throw you up at the thing where you can either land on it or use momentum of my throw to have an extra impact.
I guess.
Alright. So I like, hold on tight, grab you by the shoulder, and back up, like, your, greaves, or pants, or whatever you want to call them, and just get ready to give you the freaking toss at this creature.
Well, considering I didn't have time to put my armor on, mostly just for...
Oh, yeah. Well, you are wearing pants, I assume. I mean...
No.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I mean, well, she's a mouse. I mean, it's a Sonic the Hedgehog situation.
Okay. Yeah, more or less used to this guy. Who is again? It's like, she's sort of a couple naked people before. Alright, that's a 28 to freaking essentially momentum throw. Is it now your turn?
Okay. First and foremost, I was gonna say, let's see here. So first and foremost, Vera, do you instruct her to throw you on top of the juggernaut?
Or do you want to be thrown at the Juggernaut?
Is into an option, because it looks like a giant cart. It looks like it might have an interior.
That's a solid point.
I will say this: if you deal enough damage upon a direct impact, you might be able to go inside it. If it has an interior. The downside is you'd be taking damage.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. The best part is you technically count as a magical weapon because I threw you. You're an improvised weapon.
Technically, yes.
Wait, does that also mean she would get used my 1d12 of damage?
Basically, yes.
Nice.
So you use your damage. So roll for
Just don't throw me by the tail.
boy. Go.
Okay, I'll roll just my Rage Fist for this. Just so I can apply damage.
I might go athletics. So you're in rage. 23. Fucking okay.
And best part is, it's now her turn, so it's just like, just crash, and just like, now she gets to swing.
As you are thrown, normally, you know, there is now a hole in that stone juggernaut where there once wasn't. And Norlai,
Naturally, I'm
You
interposing my shield between me and the juggernaut so that the shield takes as much of a hit as possible.
yeah. So let me just, so you only take 11 points of damage.
Which isn't too bad.
Exactly. Is that the end of Norlai's turn?
Yeah, that was all I could do.
All right. As Vera, you find yourself inside this machine. You see many gears, little bits of how do I put this?
Mick.
Thousands of teeny tiny little intricate gears that are just pushing it forward, and you see glow and the coming from every side of it. This thing.
It's time for this rat to turn into a cat and fuck everything up.
Correct. Can I make like either an intelligence or possibly an arcana check to see if I can tell which of these gears are the most vital?
I would say make for me your choice of either an insight or an investigation check.
It's in.
18. 18.
18 years. 18 years.
Yeah, and then 18th birthday, I found out it wasn't even his.
And
No, it's 18. You see inside.
I wish it was one lower because then I could start putting repo the genetic opera.
gosh.
Yeah. Now you do see. I will say you do see some weak points, some particularly weak-looking, but certainly vital gear points.
I'm going to. Well, Raz is going to like this because I'm going to fire indiscriminately at their exact spot.
All right. Are you going to be expending any? That was intentional, I swear. Go ahead. Roll to hit with. It's all right. Nothing. Go ahead. Roll to attack. And are you going to be Are you going to be gambling with it?
Well, first off, yes. Second off, what's the minute past since? How much time has passed since the previous battle?
Your previous battle?
Yeah.
Good 24 hours. So.
No, the one that we just had in here.
Oh, the one you just had in here?
Yeah.
About a good hour and a half.
Against the Bulgarian golems? Huh.
After the Bulgarian golems, yeah.
I still have the bruises. They're still fresh.
Wow, so Gallifrey has been in a bar fight for an hour and a half? That's intense.
Well, kind of. They've been been waiting for. How to put this? Norlai has been running towards you for an hour and a half. Keep in mind, it's very chaotic there, so it's going to take a while It would have taken her a while to get there. But nonetheless, she came.
Still, in an hour and a half, I probably freed a pretty significant number of prisoners. That's good.
Yep, all the ones from the village and the guild.
Nice. Any extras?
Not yet or you were about to before this juggernaut came towards you.
Okay. Perfect. Alright. So, I'm going to do something of debatable wisdom. And I'm going to cast
Oh shit!
Icarus
Actually,
Smite.
yeah. I was gonna say, I almost forgot something. The wisdom save. Okay. Twice. So your spirit guardians.
Yeah?
Could you ping it? Could you roll the damage for that?
Oh, it's still active? I thought you said it's been an hour and a half.
Oh right, sorry, my bad. Yeah, it's a year. Okay.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I was asking.
Okay, my bad. So yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm going to set this entire cart on fire.
I have returned.
Let's see. Icarus Smite using my last 4th level spell slot, which is probably a terrible idea, but you know what? IDGAF. And I'm going to expend a 3rd level, do a 3rd level Smite.
Right.
And I'm going to gamble.
Okay.
So,
Wait, you can only apply that to a range attack with your firearm.
The gamble?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can't. Okay, so not a melee attack with the firearm.
Yeah. And Icarus Smite is it specifically says, I think it was a melee weapon.
Pop up the spell description.
Oh, real quick.
Okay, bonus action, imbue a weapon. A weapon.
Melee weapon.
Yeah, melee weapon. Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm still okay. I'm still using the rifle, but I'm just using it as like a basically like a great club instead, like a just smack it with the rifle butt.
Okay.
Yeah. Though I get a bit weird that paladins get to add spike to range weapons, but spell spikes don't.
Hang on. Actually, how much? I'll check how the gamble works. Actually, the weapon description doesn't say anything about it being a ranged or melee attack. It just says when you make an attack using this rifle. That's what he gave me. I don't know if he updated it.
I have returned. Good news. Yeah, it's the. You're saying?
I was just saying that the description he gave me doesn't say anything about it having to be a ranged attack. I don't know if you modified it later.
You know what? Yeah, we'll modify it later. That's a me thing.
Yeah, I mean, we're still working on the tanker was the wording. Tactically.
Yeah, okay. Okay. So, what weapon die do I use for just smacking this thing with the rifle butt?
Let's see here. This is an improvised weapon attack, two-handed. So I would say a D6 plus your strength. This would be
I'll
a
be
strength.
right back. I gotta go use the restroom.
Okay.
6. Okay.
All right. So did you roll the attack?
I want to talk to you is some.
Hopefully I'm doing this right. That's 27.
27. Let's see here. That hits. Roll for damage.
I did. There's 57 plus 6, so
Ah.
63 damage. Not the best roll, but that Icarus might definitely saved it.
Yeah, sorry, I had my internet. You hit that thing so hard, my Wi-Fi decided to reconnect back to my computer.
Bye.
Nice.
So let's see. That hit does not kill, unfortunately. As you smack it into the gear, it actually kind of makes sense. You definitely knock things out of place, and it looks very structurally unsound, but still up. Fortunately, you have two attacks as an action.
Just one more time.
Oh, I was trying to cast, sorry, I clicked the wrong button. I was trying to cast,
Pistol whip.
Dawn Strike Blade. And see, I'm going to set this entire thing on fire apart.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, looks like it had a rebound. Now it's, now the internet.
Did you not hear me?
Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah, Auntie's just having trouble with the internet today. So be patient.
As usual.
Yeah. I was trying to cast. What I was trying to do was I was trying to cast Dawn Strike Blade.
Ah, okay. And roll for the Dawn Strike Blade damage.
Yeah, I forgot to select that.
Yeah.
So it's actually 73 damage.
Sorry, I'll take a step back for this dub. Yeah, you managed to. You know what? Fuck it. Describe it.
Ooh, is that a kill?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so this tiny little mouse drops her shield for a second and grabs Wrath by the barrel and just starts smacking away at the internal gears as the rifle sort of glows with like half a dozen different types of energy, and the entire and the entire internals just explode with radiant fire. Radiant flames just spew out of the hole in the side of it. As it just shudders to a halt.
As you do, and the thing just shudders to a halt, make for me a dexterity saving throw. As you do feel some light bearing down on you uncomfortably from it.
Dexterity saving throw?
Yes, please. And this is also a magical effect, so I believe you get a bone. Oh wait, I'm thinking Riker's character.
Yeah.
No, I do.
Oh, then yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, make a save throw with whatever things you got.
Let me double check a specific feat. Let's see.
It's good. Thank you.
Oh yeah, Shield Master. If you make the save throw, you can take no damage.
Yeah. So make the save with advantage. If you succeed, you can choose to not take any damage.
33.
33. As you see, where it's specifically a lot more potent, you sort of take a back step out of it, using your shield as sort of as your sort of separate you from the explosion. You are thrown out.
Right on top of me.
You're thrown out right behind. Yeah, right behind Norlai.
Nice.
Just from my perspective, just throws in, and lots of splits just start happening, and just gets freaking immediately exploded out.
Norlai, you witness as she just barrels out inches from the side of your face.
She's like, Nyeh. Like, huh?
But she appears to be unharmed. All right. So, what do as the combat or as that begins to die down? What are the three of your characters' choice? Stay and save more, or GTFO?
I'll look at the both of you. Like, you got all your allies.
I would like to save as many people as possible, but I also realized that if we stay down here too long, then the longer we stay down here, the more risk we put Gallifrey at.
Yeah,
What are you talking about? I'm fine.
Crash.
Sorry, the more danger you put onto the bar, yes.
No, you guys feel the foundation rumble.
As you say that, just like, and I'm like looking. Okay,
I will
so
say you do.
all right, so looking at them saying like, we want to save everyone in here. Can I take a look down this hallway and see how long it is?
Perception check.
All right, reception. Let's see if I. That's 24.
What do your Dwelfin eyes see?
That's 24.
Endless suffering.
Just looking at that and be like, I'll ask this again. Did we get everyone from your guild? Because that's a fucking infinite hallway by the looks of it.
Yeah, so as far as you could tell, a lot of them that have clothing to begin with look like they're definitely not from your current
Plain.
time, or not plain, but they look like they're wearing medieval clothing or Bronze Age clothing for in some of their cases. Like swear off the in the corner of your eye, if you just look at it, you think you see a caveman, human caveman.
I'm like looking at Vera. I'm like, I understand you want to save these people, I really do, but I swear I see a caveman at one of the freaking cells.
Hold on, it can't go much further back from that, can it? Wait, yes it can, never mind.
Yeah.
I will say it's not set up in any organized fashion. It's very meticulous.
How many recent victims does it look like there are?
I think we got. I think you got all the reasons, didn't you?
Well, at the most recent, as in from the village, you got all of them. However, in terms of like recent, as in this era of time
Hard to
and
tell.
this time zone, yeah, it's very hard to tell. You see some from your time period, and you see some from like a really really old time period.
Yeah, it's not organized in any fashion. Like, I understand, like, normally saying this, like, I understand you want to save everyone in here, but we do not have that kind of manpower or that kind of time. The more time we kill, the more likely we're going to get the attention of the, the Lord that keeps an eye on this circle of frickin' hell.
Yeah, I agree. Out of character, one last question, which may seem a little bit self-serving. Are any of the prisoners, mouse folk or dwarves?
I mean, when I was running up here, did I see the mouse folk?
You did see several mouse folk, though I would say Vera, you definitely would not have recognized any of them. As if you recall, Jonas found the room your sister is in. Your sister's chrysalis is in.
Yeah, which is back out.
Right. Right. Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, if it looks like I can save, like, Amy within, like, a couple minutes, then I'll do that, but if it looks like it's gonna be another hour and a half excursion, then we need to get in.
We're talking about an infinite excursion to this Normal, I will say. Just like, literally infinite. Like, there is not enough time. Like, we could have immortality and not have enough time to save everyone here.
Oh,
I get
I
that.
just fucking realized I was muted the whole time. I
Yeah.
completely forgot. I'm retarded. Oh god.
I feel that pain. Anyways. Alright, yeah. So,
As I was like trying to like say, hey, before I realized I was muted like a dumbass. Like last time I'm a rescue prisoners, we were at least like able to like roll to see how many we saved before we were given the option to like stay a fighting and try to save more or escape now. Did we
um,
still get that option, or is that now
That is
just
your
see?
option. Yeah, that's still your option. Do you want to stay and fight more, or do you want to survive or
Yeah,
save
because
more?
But
Or
because I think what he's mentioning is that we already rolled.
yeah, you got all the guild members and the people from the town. If you want to rip off if you want me to rip off a random door cell and see who, like, an next person to save, just to see who we save, I could go and do that before we get the
boys,
GTFO.
I will say, make for me a survival check, or not survival, athletics or acrobatics check, as you're basically trying to do this really fast and very fast and very quickly.
Yeah, I'm doing this very fast and very quickly. I'm like, alright, we're getting one more person, then we're getting down to here.
I'd say that's for each of you as
Yeah.
well.
hey,
You're participating in this, so.
Yeah, I got rage, so it's just like, goodbye, door.
Okay, rolling. Uh, so rolling.
Keep rolling, 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 rolling.
There we go.
28.
28. Ooh, that's a good roll.
Yes, it is. A very
That's
good
one
roll.
better than my roll.
But as we all know, Norway's roll is the best.
Yeah.
All I need is expertise and health excellent.
All right. As you begin to out some people, you see some constructs on their way. I take it your party will take the survivors and leave.
Yeah, take whoever
Yeah.
we managed to just get out and get the fuck out.
Yeah, because
No,
as
no,
those
that means let's
bruises
go.
are starting to act up, I don't think I can take any more bruises right now.
Yeah, so as... Yeah.
In the immortal words of Dora the Explorer, Vamonos, that means let's go.
Yeah, so I will pick up the door handle I threw, put it back into alcohol, which will give me back by at least 2 pints.
See, amigos,
and I'm going
vámonos.
Yeah, so...
And I'm going to say goodbye to the Canolith because I know that we can't take it with us.
Wait, you're not
it's
gonna
way
try
less.
like asking like Norlai
No.
they can.
Now, I will look at this kettle, and, like, I assume it just shows up, and there's like, what the fuck's that?
Make sure as you look at it, it audibly says, "What are you doing? What are you looking at?"
I just
The
look at
fuck?
it like, you're so adorable, and I will handle it. Begin to pet its face.
I completely forgot, by
33.
the
Wow.
way, Canoloths are able to speak in common and infernal.
I just pick it up, I'm like, I am taking you home, and begin petting it as we're just like...
I mean, considering that Mousefolk can speak to animals naturally, that's a little bit less of a concern than it would normally be.
Yeah, I will say though it can only communicate telepathically because of the way, well, it's got a leech-like mouth. It can't exactly enunciate certain words all that well, so it has to rely on telepathy that way.
I just like to think that Norlai's just so drunk that it looks just like very handsome to her eyes and her drunken gullet. It's like, oh, you're so adorable. Picks it up.
All right, with the 33.
I mean that's basically what I did earlier, except my interaction was a lot more Monty Python-esque.
Yeah, it really was. Unintentionally
Or
more.
Undertale.
Yeah.
Actually, more like Undertale-ish.
Just picking up this thing, be like, who's a good boy you are?
All right.
Veer says, no, you want to call him a bad boy because they consider good boy to be derisive and bad boy to be a compliment because they're devils.
Who's a nasty? God.
There you go.
Anil looks both conflicted and
Who's
happy, yet conflicted.
Who's a nasty, vicious little killing machine? Yes, you are.
Yes, now very conflicted. Because on one hand, now we're focusing too much on semantics.
Yeah, back to Gallery.
We should probably just start making our escape with all the survivors and let all have the discussion whether or not keeping an abyssal creature as a pet it is morally correct or not for another time.
Technically Gehennic, but we'll not get there.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, what are you guys talking about? Alistair's having not out.
meanwhile,
Gallifrey's having a fucking blast.
Also, I'm just going to repost this because it's still relevant.
So he's going to play whack-a-mole. First, he's going to hit this motherfucker.
Oh,
Does that hit?
Okay, that hit.
I was expecting the whole hit this motherfucker with another motherfucker.
No, that's Norlai.
Right.
Because I'm proficient with
Okay.
improvised idiots.
That.
So 26 points of damage.
Uh-huh.
Then, like, how is it looking?
Definitely way past bloody at this point.
And how does Sky look?
Only bloodied.
Time to
I need to fix that. Is he within touching?
Yes, they're both within touching range.
yeah.
Oh, I hope they don't touch something.
Well, I don't think I would be able to do that. But he wants to reach out both hands to use shocking grasp.
I would say no.
Okay. Well then, he's just going to take a look at this guy like, you need to join the party.
All right.
I'd like to use my 1 for reroll.
If that,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, better?
Yeah. That does a whatever that is hit.
Yes.
Oh,
Barely hits, but it still hits. It's the chorus from Gangster's Paradise as you just smash its jaw, or its middle jaw.
All I can think of is Amish Paradise.
So 9, 10, 11, 12.
I'm thinking the only thing that here is you.
So 32 points of damage.
Nice.
Yes. I already calculated. You're already terrifying as is. Don't worry, they're gonna still be scared.
And he is going to scream out loud.
That the best you got, you
And
dumbass motherfuckers.
within a bestial roar as is the way of the bear.
When the wind is slow and the fire's hot, the vulture waits to see what
No, that's the
brought
way of the. No, that's the way of the. That's the way of the eagle.
God damn it. Alright.
Yeah, basically, you do so. Is that the end of your turn?
That was both your attack actions, so. I'm assuming.
Armored? Because in case he wants to move or anything. Because I'm not going to deny him that.
Oh, that's the end of my turn.
All right.
Unless I have a third hit somewhere I don't know about.
No. 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 You don't get a third attack yet. But anyways, you manage to, as that occurs, Sogolov. The Sogolov. Sorry, Soglov.
As Banatar once said, hit me with your best shot.
Certainly going to try. 1, 2. 24, 27.
Jesus Christ, yes.
Good thing I gave you all that temporary HP.
Yeah.
Save. 10 and a 20.
A what save?
It has to make a con save against drunkenness.
Okay, so
Yeah, both of those fail.
The 26?
My DC is a 28.
Okay, just making sure. Jeez.
Yeah, 8 plus proficiency bonus, which is double, plus my wisdom modifier. Yeah, no, that's
And-
20. So that's 28.
And I'll truly help you be like my alcohol's as strong as the will. No creature or
So 35
deity
points
can
of damage.
stand it.
Yeah.
And then a natural.
No.
First off, let me just Add that
Lorelei really is the embodiment of the phrase, "Can God make an alcohol so potent even he can get drunk?"
So yeah, you only take 19 points of physical damage, piercing,
Oh.
because you're still raging.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
How you doing on temporary HP there, bud?
4, 5, 9, 19. 157.
Nice.
Mm. And the last one, which is a critical failure because the attack was with disadvantage, it missed.
What do I imagine?
Yeah,
It bites its own
yeah.
lip in its drunkenness.
It doesn't. Okay, I'm just gonna. Give me a sec.
Bites tongue by accident.
Here. No, I just. What lip? What lip on this creature?
Fine, it bites its
Up-
tongue.
What tongue?
You know the one.
What tongue? It doesn't have one.
It
How
doesn't
can
have
it?
an upper lip.
It doesn't have an outer. It does not have an outer lip that it could bite into. It does not have a tongue. It literally just rips and tears the flesh of their victims, and once it's in sufficient enough small bits, it gulps them down.
So it's a freaking demon duck. Great.
Maybe it bites down so hard that it actually like starts to break its upper jaw's teeth or something.
No. But let's not focus on that, our horrific present. Let's focus on our horrific future. Jonas, roll for me a survival and acrobatics or athletics.
Oh, my survival was not good. Eh. Alright, survival and acrobatics.
Impressive. Very nice. Roll for me 5d4, and you get to select the lowest result. And that'll be how many rounds it takes for your character to
Why
get there.
do I keep forgetting the command for rolling d5, like
On the
rolling dice?
left-hand side, you should see like a d20 thing underneath, above the question mark. There you can like use that to,
Yeah.
just manually click.
Wait,
Yeah,
Wait,
I
you can
need
say that again?
underneath the roll thing on the very left side of roll 20. Like there is a dice. When you hover over it, it'll give you prompts to roll certain dice.
Bottom left side, barely visible.
Yeah.
so wait.
It-
I'm not seeing it
It,
because
it,
well,
yeah, it should be right underneath where you can see a ruler. Like unless your character sheet's covering it.
oh, I see it. I see it now.
Shoot.
Alright, 5d4.
Okay, so one round.
All right. Yeah, one round.
All right. All right. All right. Very nice. No, okay. So is that the end of your turn? I think it is, because
Well, unless I somehow can do some sort of weird like talking while in the middle of making a mad dash back to the front entrance.
I mean, you can certainly try. You can certainly, say something quick.
It's I think at most it's say I would say it's like Norla. It's like it's gonna Freya. Hey, gonna be all right by his own.
Just also smash cuts to him just going, ah! Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, yeah. I figured that phase too much. I say, all right, I'm ending my turn.
All right. Stone Juggernaut is dead. So are its hopes and dreams. It had dreams, damn it!
It wanted to be a big stone golem.
It wanted to be a war juggernaut, or a gladiatorial juggernaut. Kill all the filthy peasants. Now, Armonite, however, let's see what it can do. It's going to attempt to move. 10 feet
As it's
up.
trying to remember how to count to 5.
It's gonna move.
Sure.
feet away.
Drunkenly stumbles away.
Yeah.
1,
Provoking attack
2.
opportunity from you, Monsieur Gallifrey. Monsieur Gallifrey, armored. Armored.
Yep. Sorry,
It's fine. The Armor Knight's moving away from you. Do you want to take your attack of opportunity against it, or no?
This is a bar battle. Or bar brawl. Get your ass back here.
Okay, roll to hit. Oh god. Oh no.
Right in the
What
shin.
happened? I will say you cannot apply Great Weapon Master to this because
18 points of damage away.
well, no, 21 points of damage because you can apply rage because we still apply rage to it.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
You just bisect it from the you bisect it straight across the
Somehow
toe
I bisect it with a hand.
with a hammer. Yeah, you smash off a huge chunk of flesh from it. It's dead.
It's dead.
It's dead, Jim. Nor lie.
Yeah.
Roll for me. You're a survival, and your choice of either acrobatics or or athletics.
Athletics. That's still 25 because I think rage should still be up by then. Like, at least get one use before it goes away. Yeah, so that's 25, and that ain't so bad.
All right. Roll for me 5d4, and you select the lowest result. God damn.
He even rolled 20. He's like, I have a movement speed of 40, so yeah, I'll be fine. It's run around.
All right. Vera. A survival, and then your choice of either athletics or acrobatics.
Just me full sprinting while carrying this freaking nastiest of things.
Please tell me you release the fucking cave.
Well, we're about to find out of like who we managed to get out, like afterwards.
Yeah, because
We have no time to take inventory.
well, I probably could take time of inventory while we make a mad sprint.
9.
Since I am the guild merchant.
Yeah.
Me try to sell you stick.
Alright, and
I don't.
19.
19. 9 and 19. Okay. Roll for me 2d4, and you select the lowest one.
Wow, double twos.
Okay, so it'll take you 2 turns because we'll say your character is currently lugging the chrysalis.
Which kind of makes sense. You go in lows and stuff, but yeah.
Oh, lugging the chrysalis of her sister while naked.
Well, not
Where
really.
did I get the chrysalis?
Yeah, I just like as we're running out, we would have grabbed the chrysalis because we're running downstairs.
Yeah, I'll say this. Oh, sorry.
I thought that somebody else had the chrysalis at the moment, because I know that I sent Ryuka with them.
No, I think we passed by and then grabbed him because you weren't there. You didn't notice it.
Oh, that and it was near the entrance into the actual bar itself, and
Yeah.
you were specifically trying to find the other prisoners and get out,
Yeah.
as well as your gear.
In that case, the delay is probably because Beer's too stuck to move her around.
Yeah.
Before she hands it over to Ryuka to basically guard his life.
All right, and he will with gusto. Also, this weird guy named Phil. But let's see.
Thank you. So, Gallifrey, this guy, he's immune to weapon like normal weapons, right?
Uh, no.
Is it
Oh,
resistant?
well,
Or resistant.
well, he has his axe out, so
Yeah, Hammer of Thunderbolts.
does that hit?
That's a 19, so yes. I'm legally obligated to say yes. All right.
And 2.
That is just painful.
24. Unless you want to take the 30.
Well, first off, well, no, that's 31. By the way, that you dealt in the first attack, which kills it.
So he's basically just mashing up in a corpse at this point. He's just so
No.
angry.
You uppercutted it, it went up the air, it died, and you extra slammed it through a wall. That's how I imagined it.
You knocked its jaw clean off. It was dead by then, and then you just go in for another swing and just
Send it flying.
no, not send it flying. You just smash the skull.
And he pulls out his sending stone. How much longer it's going to take?
As you say that, just imagine just Snorlax just showing up and like, hey, here.
All right.
Oh, well, there's my ride.
Yep. And with that,
And does the dad jog.
yeah. All right. So combat is effectively over. We just move over to the splash or splat art.
By the way, he wishes to give Vera a high five.
Huh?
He's giving a Vera a high five.
All right.
Here, returns the high fives with like a still slightly stunned demeanor.
Yeah.
Especially because, I mean, it's not exactly new that you see him covered in blood. It's weirdly enough his kind of default look.
And he looks good at it.
Happened.
He looks good like that.
Comes down to personal taste.
Still completely smashed, and Nora just holds up this creature that looks nasty. It's like, look at this nasty, deadly, adorable creature that Vera found. It's so deadly and so adorable.
It's so
Oh,
heinous.
we're taking it with us, right?
Why do you think I'm carrying it? It's just like, and I just imagine the creature just goes, please help.
It looks very concerned.
I wish to give it a hug.
Oh god, no!
Well,
I know y'all having to touch him up, but shouldn't we, make
Yeah,
exit?
we're running as we're doing this. So fucking, I should have said it. But...
He picks up Norlai and underarm carries her.
all right. Yeah, you grab the dwell and you make your way. You all make your ways out. The specialists tail you, obviously, making sure that to make sure that you guys aren't being followed. All right. Okay. As you make it, so where exactly are you going? Back to the.
Yeah, back to the teleportation circle we came in through.
Oh,
Because we grabbed everything we could, and now we're getting the fuck out.
Fuck shit, I'm out.
No, we're grabbing yourself and getting out of here.
Fuck shit, I'm out. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you make your way there. Uh, it's in chaos in the streets now, as everyone is fighting everyone else. Either that or doing unspeakable things to each other. And I say unspeakable because I don't want YouTube to decide to take down this video.
It's
So I'll just leave it at that.
Mardi Gras with murder.
This content that we're about to withheld from saying is not advertiser friendly.
No,
So, are you saying they're creating Slanesh?
well,
No,
no.
let's just leave it at it's Mardi Gras with murder.
Mardi Gras including murder.
Yeah.
Yes.
Without as much as psychedelics from the St. Louis.
No, it's worse. It's worse psychedelics than Louisiana could provide. Jeez. Anyways.
It's like you put acid in Florida's water.
Oh God! No wonder I've been
Totally
seeing
there.
colors ever since I drank from the tap. Oh God!
You know that would
We're
a lot.
there.
So, storyteller.
What is your group's choice? Do you want to leave now?
I vote for get the fuck out.
Yeah, we grabbed all the things we could, and we're getting out. We're getting to the teleportation circle, and we're peacing out.
I mean, there isn't any more like guild members that
So,
is in the area right now,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Unless they
We got them
decide
all?
to hire somebody mid-torture, unlikely.
yeah. So, well, I'll say it once. I'll say it again. We're getting out. We're not sticking around.
Yeah,
We already got enough attention. We don't need to wait around for
Yeah.
the freaking demon lord to show up.
as interesting as the prospect of getting like rare ingredients for the best potion is, I would not I'm not willing to risk the lives of the people.
Yeah, we got all
who
the
we fought
ingredients.
tooth and nail just to survive.
Yeah, we got all the
Just to
ingredients
save
we
us.
could during the stealth age. We're not sticking around longer just so we can grab more.
Yeah, you smash and grab.
Yeah, we already.
Literally and figuratively.
Yeah, we already grabbed everything we could, and we're just fucking. Now we're just like, it's literally like if we happen to pass by something that's within arm's reach as we're running in a straight line, it's like, oh yeah, we'll grab this.
Yeah. Ooh, look at that, a gun.
Look at that. Oh, would you look at that? 1887 Winchester.
Ooh.
And,
It's even got the original receiver too. Neat.
but moving aside from that, before things get hot and heavy. As the travel cleric signals for or sends several sendings to other teams. They eventually return after a couple minutes, and which shit, you notice that despite the havoc occurring out in the streets, completely separated from you in the alleyway, you see that it's almost as if they don't even see you there. The common folk. When you initially left, you saw like some people kind of look at you for a moment, then go back to their business. Now nobody's looking at your direction.
I'm not looking this guy's car's in the mouse. Let's get out of here.
I guess for the average townsfolk in this realm, oh, it's an average Tuesday.
Yeah.
Wait, is it Tuesday in this realm?
No, it's Wednesday.
Good.
Shit.
God.
It's Wednesday, my dudes.
Man, can't believe we missed out on Wednesday waffles for this.
God damn. Alright. So, any problems teleporting back?
Let us
I didn't
see.
miss Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, thank goodness most of you did not miss Taco Tuesday. We're excluding, the civilians in this because they definitely missed Taco Tuesday.
And also for the same reason.
I just imagine a storyline just was like, I was going to teleport, I'm like, you know what would really suck? Because it's like, he was here.
But What was time for Fajita Friday?
All right. So you managed to
With
make your way
getting a
back.
taco.
You managed to teleport back, and are immediately bombarded with the freezing cold of the Erytherian North. It is certainly a thing to experience, especially for the common folk who are barely dressed. And you see, as you notice around you, appears to be several tents that were not there before, and several armed guards with blunderbusses, muskets, swords, axes, melee. Your standard kind of full combat kit in this setting.
Yeah. So, like, mission successful. Here, maybe I'm gonna be.
Meanwhile, everyone after just getting into the tower, just like just like half awake and very tired. A lot of physical exhaustion
If you,
from
Exerting
going
yourself.
going to hell and back, or at least going to a type of hell and back.
I mean, in Abyss and back.
That's why I say a type. But anyways, semantics aside, we made it.
if you need me, I'll be petting. It's like I'll be laying on top of Greg and petting him, and petting this new one too.
The guard raises a hand towards you. Towards your party, but specifically towards Jonas, as you do
Uh,
recognize the clan, your guild crest.
Hey, just give me a moment. The bruises are starting to ache up.
They nod.
Uh,
Yeah, they nod. You recognize this man. His name's Roger. He doesn't talk much. He has some wicked painkillers though, which he offers you.
thank you, Roger. You're a godsend, you know that. And he just rolls down the pills and just drinks the nearest drinks his water skin to just go down all of that.
Well, not quite a pill. It's more of like an ampule. He cracks. He gently opens or pops open and pours into your mouth. But yeah,
Yeah, yeah, sure. I just need something there for the pain.
yeah, really potent. Anyways, so we'll say for this, you all take a long rest. Reset any
Oh,
abilities or anything that you've already expended from your character sheets, and if you lost any hit points, you should be at maximum.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be at max.
You max out your hit points, and you get back half your hit dice equal to your level.
And class abilities, if
Yeah.
applicable.
yay, my bardic inspiration, it's back.
Alright.
I realized I have to refill up the winter solstice because I used up a lot of alcohol. Used up 9 pints. I was like,
Alright, and my staff of healing is at as its resources back.
well, we got some new
Yeah.
materials. I can at least make some new stuff. Hopefully. Like, I just
Yeah.
imagine in the morning just sees the freaking horror of an abomination just goes. It's like, man, you are one nasty looking motherfucker. Just pats my head and be like.
Long story short, yeah.
He takes it as a compliment.
Yeah.
Most of you, excluding, of course, Jonas, are put into the same tent, being treated by physicians. Check to see if you caught anything from the abyss, from that section of the abyss. After giving your reports, which the people receiving, people who are scribing it down, look at your group baffled, almost not believing it, but of course, you know, as it goes on, and others begin other guild or other specialists recount the tale and confirm, Yeah, certainly something is going on.
Oh, why are y'all looking at us like this?
Uh,
Focus.
Do you mind telling us what?
Not here.
Yeah.
the person scribing down your your report, a rather uh, medium-sized masked Goliath, uh, simply state or face mask, if you understand what my saying.
Yeah.
Doesn't know if you're carrying anything or not. Anyways, simply states that there are cities in other planes. The plane of fire has the city of Brass. The abyss has several cities and places. The upper planes have have locations, but there are some places like the abyss that, as far as they knew, never don't have any form of civilization or any sort of town or rulership or anything like that. If something like this is possible in the abyss of all places, then there's a good chance other previously uninhabitable planes maybe could be turned habitable.
Prepared to write another book. What is this, number 3?
I think it's number 4.
Okay, so that's what that's all about. It's like, well, time does march forward, and I assume different civilizations will begin to advance in their own ways. Some might just start building civilizations when there weren't civilizations before.
As far as they knew, though, you guys were only there for an hour.
Yeah,
You don't get all the tents and everything. To you guys, it was like a couple hours. Over there, on their end, it was only an hour.
so they just set up quick, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Oh, is there a place I can get some booze?
Say that no specific beverages until you got a clean bill of health. Since you went to, well, again, there have been a few precedents, or a few cases where people have actually went to a domain of a demon lord. But more often than not, more often than not, they've contracted either a curse or disease because they inflicted it upon them.
What do I imagine it like? You gotta not drink anything so we can get you size as fast as health. Looks over at Norlai already drinking, just like, what?
The most, yeah, aside from what you already have on your persons, the most they're willing to give you is just plain. It's just boiled snow, rechilled, but not frozen.
Gives
Mm.
look of anger.
Of course, some simple meals.
Norlai literally passes you the tankard of, what was it? Not my tankard, but a different one. Tankard of Plenty, that's what it is.
Yeah. The chrysalis is there, by the way.
Yeah.
As the as of course, I take it Vera informs them of the situation with the chrysalis, and you knowing that this very well might be your sister.
Yeah, like I was trying to say, she tells them to focus more on the chrysalis than herself.
Yeah.
Whether they listen or not is another matter.
So your sister is where exactly?
And that big hunk of crystal.
Yeah, you see like a very shadowy outline. Barely looks human. Probably something inside. But Vera knows what's in it.
Well,
so it doesn't
he
turn
pulls
into
out
a
his
tight
hammer.
Because of the light.
I see you pulling out hammer like that. Might take a little bit more than finesse than sheer distraction there.
Yeah, one of them, the person taking your note specifically states that you may not want to don't touch that. They're leaving it with you, because from what they could, from what their mages could identify on the spot, it is how about this? It can't construct anything. It is a chrysalis. It holds holding a living creature inside of them.
I see.
What's inside is probably is more safe than all of you guys.
Ask if they can get her out.
They let's see here. They say that they might be able to, but at the moment, until they know more, they can't risk trying anything at the moment other than simple identifies and detect magics. Of course, anything to really get information from it.
Alright, yeah, we'll figure out how to open up that thing later here. For right now, they gotta do their job, and we gotta put up with it until then. And then, once they're done, we can figure out how to do this, like how to get her out.
Now, and the the person there, the Goliath, asks, and what about the key artifact?
We didn't find anything down there. Then again, we haven't had a chance to sort through what we managed to snag and grab. Yeah, let us check to see what we actually did snag and grab.
He hands over the otherworld. He goes to the wizard. These are mostly for making booze, but he just hands over the 20 pounds of fruits and herbs from the other realm.
Okay.
Yeah.
They will confiscate all of that because, they again potential diseases that may be carried on it.
Will I be reimbursed?
I'm
The reimbursement will be them. Will in addition to them confirming, giving you making sure that you have a solid, clean bill of health. Will of course also include something in your pay.
Okay, so normally look at them like, so we're gonna get those ingredients back, right? We're gonna get those ingredients back, right? Just starts fucking.
Goliath does not respond. Instead, does not say anything. Instead, just shrugs like I don't know.
Holds up coconut and dagger. We're going to get those ingredients back, right?
Hey, does the group that Gallifrey gave the 40 coconuts to still have them, or are they also confiscated?
No, they left them. How do I put it? So they're a little surprised, right?
Yeah.
They basically placed bombs in a lot of breweries there.
Oh,
Specifically focused on aged vegetables.
Yeah.
Like pickled plums, things like that.
Like,
And also wine.
Alright.
And alcohol and beer, whiskey and vodka.
Alright, before Gallifrey and I turn to violence or into a calmer mind to say it's like, look, I just, like, rare ingredients like that, I just don't want to be gone. I understand if it's like an environmental hazard or a personal hazard, but if it's fine for us to use, I want those things back, please.
He cannot confirm whether or not you get it, but so long as they're clean and they're not carrying anything harmful, directly harmful, you should be. They should return to your possession.
All right, that's.
I mean, some of them will. The guild will take some part of it, but they'll reimburse you for that part.
As long as I get left enough left over to regrow more of it, that's fine. Honestly, after and more as hidden character, it's like, and regardless, let's see what else we manage to snag and grab as we'll sort through the pile. Big question is, did we accidentally grab this artifact degree?
No.
Okay.
if you recall, the or actually, Vera with her account will recall that he said that's at the bottom of the lake.
Which lake? The one oh the one right we're next to, right?
Yeah, you're directly next to.
Yeah, okay. So if that was important to us, we would just inform them, being like, "Yeah, that's where it actually currently is."
Okay, then
We can ask, maybe we can ask the guild if they have any information about, say, a random mouse falling from the sky and getting into the nest of their lake.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that one more time?
Yeah, you're a bit
Maybe we
quiet.
can ask the guild if they know. Maybe we can ask the guild if they know anything about a random mouse falling from the sky and getting into the ice at the bottom of their lake.
You might want to speak slower.
Yeah.
Because I didn't understand a single word of that, man.
Catch that.
I only heard half
I
of that.
question the guild.
Oh, you're questioning the guild. Yeah, we found the information of where it was located. That's... But we didn't inform them of where it was. Not until just now.
Yeah, they
Yes,
will.
but like,
Oh.
does this crystal look like it could have formed from the ice in the lake?
That was their first guess. The problem with that is one, this doesn't appear to be made of any sort of crystal or mineral or gem. That's as far as they can see. And two, it's not ice. It's actually as they sort of gently place their hand on it, a little bit warm to the touch.
Actually, could I examine the crystal and see what I could turn to see what it's made of? Because I might be able to tell what crystal it is.
You're free to go ahead and look.
All right. Jules for this.
Yes.
Do I use wisdom or intelligence?
This would be a nature with advantage
Oh, nature with advantage. Okay.
because this is you're trying to identify some gemstones.
Yeah, I'm debating if I want to use my retrocession reroll with this. I mean, I might as well. Let's see if I can get better. Because that was a low roll. Worse. Damn it.
It's a little better.
No, I was with advantage. I had a 17 and I rolled the rest. It's like, damn.
Yeah.
Oh.
I
So
was,
you blew it.
Risk.
I was like hoping to roll higher than 11, but I was like denied.
Denied.
Hmm.
Yeah, my intellect is not the highest. It's like I was hoping to get something, but hopefully the DC is low with me being proficient in Jules tools. Okay.
All right. So first and foremost, as you take a look at it, yeah, you come to the same conclusion as them. Yeah, you haven't this you have never seen a sort of gemstone or crystalline material remotely like this. For one, it doesn't. Okay, so gems and minerals generally have a specific structure when they're found out in the wild. This one doesn't. It looks like it sort of grew. It sort of looks like it was. It's almost as if it had grown around it, almost applying layer upon layer upon layer, and any sign of those layers began to meld, making it into like a singular solid shell.
Okay. Alright, so here's my next question since examining it. Could I break off a small piece for me to experiment with? Because if this was formed not like a normal gem, there might be a way to break it down.
Make for me a nature check.
Another one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Again with advantage, so 20.
There we go. That's what I was looking for
As you
earlier.
take a look at it, you think back to the Goliath's words about not being sure about, whether or not, damaging it in any way would be a good idea, so them not taking risks. Maybe you look at adamantine tools could definitely get the job done, but the problem isn't so much of, you know, getting a piece of it. It's a matter of should you get any piece of it in its current state.
Uh, so it's one of those things of like I don't know. It's like they don't know if they should break it and I don't know if I should either. So
Yeah, it's one
uh,
of those situations.
okay, I was gonna plan on making alcohol, but this seems more important. I will see what I can do about within the spare time of them examining us and seeing what I can do about helping them figure out what this gem is made of and if it would be safe to break it.
All right. In the meantime,
That's the word.
Vera.
Yeah.
Noah, what is Vera doing? Well, she's
gonna
getting checked up and
she's yeah. Well, she's gonna do her best to research the crystals as well.
all right.
But since her knowledge of this stuff pales in comparison to uh demoralize, um, she's going to actually ask this kind of see how otherworldly does the chrysalis seem?
Very. As
Well,
Norlai will explain that, like, yeah, this doesn't look like any gem, like, ever.
it actually feels like a chrysalid
Yeah.
or chrysalids.
Is Abdul here?
Abdul is currently he's sort of he is available. Yeah, actually, hold on, I need to check. Yeah, he is available. He's basically just awaiting commands with the rest of your colleagues, of your other colleague.
I'm going to ask Abdul for help, and if Abdul can't figure it out, then maybe he can put her in contact with, say, that spirit of Tilo. Maybe he knows.
All right. And Gallifrey. I'll say for this, he didn't make the preparations today for the specific spirits he's bound himself to, and entities he's bound himself to. But tomorrow he can certainly focus on researching and try and figure out what exactly this is that you guys are dealing with. And Gallifrey, Armored, what is Gallifrey doing while he's basically put under quarantine?
Gallifrey is like, are the rest of the party with him?
There, yeah.
Yeah.
You're all
We're
sharing the same
tent or quarantine area, whatever you want to call it.
quarantine tent. Yeah.
Well, first thing he asks for a book or a he asks for a magazine or a book.
Okay. Let's see what they have. All right. 50. Okay, so they have a stack of penny novels from one of the agents offers a small stack of penny novels, basically this era's equivalent of comic books.
Uh,
Historical fiction on the Underdark Wars.
he smiles and says thank you with honest appreciation.
Yeah. This series of issues appears to follow a group of soldiers encountering a how to put this, a somewhat sympathetic Lolthite cult, and basically questioning whether or not they should, kill them or or just leave them be.
Well, if they kill them, they're going to turn around and bite you in the ass.
Exactly. Well, it's one of the problems they're sort of having.
He looks at Vera and Norla. I feel like after we get the item here, I might be walking away for a few days.
For what reason?
Uh, so the team that went and looked for my hasn't like shown up yet, right?
Oh yeah, the same. Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, after this, he's gonna get his familiar tool back.
Ah.
So I might be gone for a few days. What?
So I've character using a secondary character for a while, or are you just not going to be
I
able
will
to?
be an attempt character. In fact, you might like him. He is a druid.
Oh God, it's the boy.
It's the boy.
I was about to say, it's like if we manage to get the
Well,
key.
I don't live here.
Why was I interrupted? I lost train of thought.
All that is happening.
I
I'm
was,
not done yet, though.
yeah. I was gonna say something too, but I didn't know if you were done or not. That's why I was gonna say something, but I got interrupted.
Vera was actually going to respond to say that she might take a bit of a break once, step back from the front lines for a bit once her sisters recovered. She might, she'd still be with the group probably, but, well, it really depends on what is revealed once that happens.
Sure. Yeah. I hope you don't mind, Norla.
Well, I was about to say, if we manage to get the key, the artifact, whatever you want to call it, quick enough, we might, we might just be able to go with you and get the hammer and just take a break, because I gotta recraft some more alcohols, and that usually just takes time too.
Yeah, but you know how the Seven Noble is. The chances of us getting an actual break are slim to slim to.
I mean, you guys have been given several months break, so several months off.
Yeah, after we got one of the keys.
Yeah.
So
But
yeah,
this is like I'm doing this either way. I will be back. Do not worry.
yeah, but we can't really go anywhere until they're done examining us.
Yeah. Until then, until
Pretty
you
much,
get
this
your
is me saying like I kind of want to play a druid for a little bit because
yeah, druids are cool.
druids are fucking awesome
Can
and
confirm.
godlike.
Can confirm. But as that is occurring, dragon.
Yes, hello. I am
Good.
here still.
So the other branches are currently. They sent a few, like 3 members, alongside the Seven Nobles Guild to basically record your report on basically everything that just happened, as they take the guildmates out of the country to somewhere a lot more accommodating, considering the torment some of them went through.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't mind. I mean, I don't have reason to hold back information. I'm fine with like giving commentary.
All right. As you mentioned, the crystal. I need. I'm just gonna move you and myself somewhere.
So yay! How are you doing? How are you enjoying today's game?
Good game.
I have discovered the neatest of hacks to
Yeah.
eat cheese with chopsticks.
Nice.
Albert, what's the kind of character you're introducing?
Well, Yang already knows of him. His name is. He's a He's another Fearbolg, and he is a druid.
Interesting. I'm considering bringing in a second secondary character temporarily as well. So that might be fun.
But honestly, if we don't do that, we can always do another character I've been working on, an Azamar Storm Cleric.
Purples are big, right?
What? Yes, they are
Purples
tall.
big, right?
Yes.
What if are characters at the same time? I was thinking playing like a fairy, so what if they were traveling companions? They're really big for a bulk and really tiny fairy.
I can get behind that.
Nice.
We can say because he went to the land of Japan, that he had to go off and do something, and his wife recommended you as a traveling.
Right now I'm being very distracting because my dog is being an absolute nut. In a good way.
Oh, when are they not? But hello, my name's Mammoth. Nice to meet you. I hope we get along just fine. They all for you sunflowers.
Dragon would have played the merchant class if he'd known about it.
Yeah. So, question: would your character ride on its shoulder?
Oh, absolutely.
I've returned.
I am so down with. No, I can't wait to play as again.
Play as who again?
Mammoth.
Oh, Mammoth. Oh, okay. It cut out as you said the name. I was like, who?
Gives nice hugs.
Maybe not a fairy, but maybe a definitely a small race.
Well, you could do another mouse folk.
Maybe, but that feels a little repetitive.
Or you could do a herring.
That's a possibility, yeah.
Just as long as you have fun with it.
Yeah. Or I might flavor or I might play a hedge folk.
You would be annoyed by him by now because he is a therapist. So one of the area. What?
Hedge folk being anthropomorphic hedgehogs.
Oh God, him just going. And how does that make you feel? Russell, Russell, Russell.
Oh, careful there, Lily. Ah, yes. And dogs are so smart. You know what she did this one time?
What?
This one time, so we play this game where like I'll roll a ball under my foot and she'll try to get the ball out from under my foot. And because she's got really sharp claws, she'll always win. One day I decided to wear a sock and get one over on her. And she was kind of confused at first because like I wasn't giving up as easily because I wasn't in massive pain from her claws. But then she figured out this little bitch, and she's a female dog, literally a bitch is what I'm saying. This little bitch, what she did, she figured out that the sock was giving me an advantage and tried to pull off my foot.
That is clever. Okay, okay, how much do you believe in the supernatural? Okay, I have been dealing with gremlin, shadow people, nightmares, and I don't know what the fuck else this week. I was having a nightmare.
I
What?
don't know any of that. I don't know what any
Yeah.
of those are except nightmares.
Yeah, my cat saw that I was having a horrible dream where where someone was playing off my fears and jumped on my chest to wake me the fuck up.
Oh, that's a good cat.
Mm-hmm. By the way, I sent a picture of what Mammoth would look like.
Nice. Actually, I might not play a Paragon because I've got plans for a Paragon in the next campaign, and whatever it may be.
You could always play a halfling.
Nah. Too fleshy.
You could play kobold.
Yeah, playing a Baby Dragon at the Sunday game, so that seems a little repetitive.
I mean, if everyone's willing to switch over to another character, I could always introduce you guys to Lucky, make a B team.
We would have to run that by T, and if he says no, I think that means we would get to.
Yeah. It's like all of you guys are switching. It's like
I have a
yeah,
too.
yeah.
I have been complaining about this shit for about like how many months now?
Way too many.
And like this is a good shot at me getting. So
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I was offering to be like have do I like on logs that you would have confident, and it's like if I so that way it's like it's not just the two of you switching characters. I could like we could just temporarily make like a B team. But it all depends on like if we could get the key. If we can just get the key quick enough, we could, in theory, still do that.
I want to resolve this thing with Beer and with the Chrysalis first.
Yeah.
On a completely different topic. Does anyone here play Pokemon?
ahoy!
Have you seen this game Pokemon Fusion 3?
I have not.
It's got some really good fusions. Like the quality of these fusions are actually really high quality. Like, for instance, somehow they fused Arcanine and Obama Snow and actually made it work.
Huh.
It's not just one set on the other's body, they actually look like well done. It's like all custom sprites. Like this fusion of Rapidash and Corviknight.
Ooh.
This fusion of Gengar and Colossal, which, by the way, I found a shiny on my first encounter.
That's cool. Oh boy. Okay. I hate to interrupt you.
Yeah.
But okay. Does anyone know what's going on with Ezra Miller?
Who?
The guy who's playing the Flash in the movies.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't.
Pretty much. Let me.
Yeah, it's up.
Pretty much what he's doing is he kidnapped a girl. Claimed that he, and I quote, "You cannot touch me. I am transgender, non-binary."
No, they didn't say that. They said you can't touch me. I'm in another universe.
That too.
No, they didn't. They're transgender, non-binary. It's just a thing.
He did. He actually did both. Yeah, I agree.
Go by they then. But yeah, there's a poor lady has 3 children in a gun-filled farm. So there's that.
Also accused the police officers who arrested him that they were touching his penis.
Uh-huh.
I mean, if that was true, it would be inappropriate, but I somehow doubt that it is.
And what pisses me off the most is I'm a huge Flash fan, and I hate this shit. And I think that
Is it weird that I want to see a comic book about superheroes dealing with actors portraying them in movies turning out to be bad like this?
honestly, I can actually do you one better. How would you like to see a comic book where they are like where superheroes are the act and they act horribly outside of their public persona?
Are you talking about Youngblood?
No. I am talking about The Boys.
Speaking by Frank Miller. Oh no, I'm good.
If you read the Boys comic, you should be on the watch list.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Ow!
I really don't like those. I really don't like those dark and gritty comic books. That's one of the reasons that I really love the One Superman comic. What's so funny about Justice in the American Way, where they really deconstructed the whole idea.
Yeah, in a way, The Boys is a deep reconstruction.
The shows are better than the comic. Comic just hates superheroes.
Um, eh, I can actually agree with you on that. Yang.
Yeah.
And to be honest, Butcher with a beard looks a lot better than Butcher without a beard.
Yeah.
But I still wish Scotty was still a Scot.
It's an adaptation.
Yeah. But okay, here's a fun thing. Who likes Supernatural?
Right? I mean, I've watched Supernatural, like the TV show.
So, Jensen, right?
Didn't they do a crossover with Scooby-Doo once?
Yes, they did.
It did.
Isn't that what caused the whole timeline split in the Scooby-Doo mythos?
I don't know.
Batman crossed over Scooby-Doo once.
Scooby-Doo had a crossover of a lot of people. Even Batman, come on. Which canonically makes the, DC universe happens, like the Scooby-Doo happens within the DC universe.
DC Universe is kind of like an omniverse, where it's like everything exists.
Anyways, you were saying, Armored, about Supernatural.
Jensen, from Supernatural,
Yeah.
is actually in The Boys.
What?
Oh, and
Like,
Yeah, Soldier Boy.
in the newest season, right?
It's playing the Captain America ripoff.
Yeah. So, okay, here's the thing.
Now I'm imagining Superman.
Yang? Not yet.
Now
I'm sorry, Vera. I'm trying to get something out here.
Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, thing is, in the comics, Soldier Boy is this, like, he doesn't swear. He's, like, he tries to be the goodest of goody two-shoes. Like, he is how a superhero is supposed to act. But he's been trying to get into the that world's Justice League, to the point where he even has a one-night stand with their world's version of Superman. And where in the TV show, they have Soldier Boy as this jaded, hateful, racist, jackass who's just really there for money. And I have to admit, it works.
Yeah.
Jensen Ackles is a really good Soldier Boy. And honestly, seeing him like this, and I will actually get a fucking picture of him as Soldier. I kind of wanted this man in the good old red, white, and blue. Because, hey, here's a fun fact. Steve wasn't always Captain America.
Yeah, it was originally was it Human Torch?
That's no, I'm talking about the person who had the of Captain.
Oh, oh okay.
There's Captain America's mantle.
Yeah, but wouldn't you like to see that like in red, white, and blue? I put it in general, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, he could.
All right. Times have you concluded?
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, you missed. You're missing a deep conversation on whether or not we should have Jensen Ackles take the role of Captain America.
Honestly, it like with the way Jackson, like he always talks about it, he's better off going for DC because he's just said he's a big fan of Batman. So
Considering we already have a Captain America, I think we're good for a moment.
yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Now that you guys are back, continue. You're like,
Eventually,
and he's gone.
you hear some footsteps at the front of your tent. And then a masked Jonas, head to toe in new clothing, a lot cleaner stuff, and appears to be in a better physical state.
Salutations, everyone.
What?
And also wearing a face mask.
Like, can't really hear him because of face mask. What?
I said salutations, everyone.
That's better. Yeah, that's what I hate about face masks. Very big mistake. You should never put it too close to the.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry
But,
about it. I made some slight adjustments.
So, I thought you were here in quarantine with us. What happened?
Well, you like I've been saying before, with our guild's medicine with just the same quality as any other name brand ones at half the price. And when you're a member yourselves, you practically get the best treatment for free. Hello?
Hello?
That's
Yeah,
like he goes. That's not fair.
Well, you don't just get this kind of position without putting some years in working in it.
To be fair, I've been putting in about 100 into what I am now. Do I get any nice medical benefits? No. Well, then again, I for a while.
I assume your guild is not proficient in medicine.
Uh, we're monster hunter. Shifty eyes.
You, yeah.
As
I mean,
roll
they
a
kind of fit the
deception.
bill. And you're not under the guise of anything of like being monster hunters. You're just, agents of an archaeologist guild, which basically, as far as anyone else is concerned, you're very well armed, very well trained nerds.
In Vera's case, that's not wrong.
Well, to be fair, he's talking about like his night, because remember, night. A lot of
Yeah.
But yeah, would you like to roll insight on that?
Uh,
2.
Would you?
I'm sorry. What? It's like you are you
Would
asking?
you like to roll an insight on that 2? I don't like repeating.
Discord, man. Discord.
Yeah,
Sorry.
there's nothing to fucking do about it.
All right. Yeah, sure. I'll roll insight. Natural 20.
He's bullshitting. I mean, from what was left of those fiends. Okay, maybe, but he fights way too well to just fight monsters or fiends or demons or anything extraplanar or what have you.
Okay, and I also might also be a millennial. I might be a member of the first Fearful that let them go wrong before they went into the Pharaoh.
Well, it definitely would. Well, after what I've witnessed from you, it definitely would give me a better understanding of how you amass such amazing skills for being simply a monster hunting guild.
Or monster hunter specialist.
A specialist.
The guild itself
What
is
did you say he
a
was?
archaeologist guild. Monster hunter for
Okay.
Gallifrey. That's his
Turning to
specialty,
you.
killing.
And he is turning to you, saying, "Shut the fuck up, Vera." And also to you, Norlai, shut up.
I didn't say anything.
I know, but he's giving you the guys a look.
Like, I don't want anyone to talk, please. Basically, translation, long story short, Gallifrey is Unga Bunga Furbolg.
Hey, give him a club and he'll go to town.
Yeah.
But what's with the new duds?
Well,
Do you show them your badge?
yeah, of course. I mean, there's not got no reason to hide the badge, do I?
I mean, yeah, he basically just like handed it over to you. I didn't know if you put it on yourself visibly.
No. You see anything, Auntie?
I didn't. I just said he handed it over. I didn't know if you had wanted to put it on your character, like on any piece of article of clothing. So,
Well, Jonas is like new to this I don't know. He wasn't sure if like it was standard procedure to have your identification badge on edge outside of your person at all times.
Well, to be fair, you don't see Gallifrey.
yeah, from your experience with them, they don't, or most of them don't appear to wear their badges out in the wind. So you probably would have gotten the sense that they probably don't push it. Probably recommended, but it's no way a requirement.
And a word of warning: some people aren't exactly forthcoming with the bad.
I've returned.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Bach.
Alright. I just grabbed dinner. What did I miss?
Private conversation with John, the Dragon's character. Dragon's character has now joined your party on loan from his alchemist guild.
as a physician. So, I mean, considering how you've been relying on a lot of healing magic,
I'll
and
be
not,
right
just
back. I'm getting called again.
understandable. Considering how you guys have been relying more on healing magic than medicine, well, I mean, it wouldn't hurt.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, you never know when you finally start running out of magic. You need someone to treat your injuries with just, hands-on treatment.
Now, I'm surprised Dragon didn't at least multi-class into merchant.
Sorry about that. My dad was asking if I got
I'm
enough
sorry.
food, and it's like,
Sorry, what did you say, Momo?
Yeah, I was kind of surprised that you didn't at least multi-class into merchant, considering your character.
Well, I mean, I gave him background of a guild merchant, but I didn't know there was specifically a bard subclass called merchant.
No, it's not a bard subclass. It's one of the homebrew classes.
It's a full-on class.
Yeah.
Well, I was well. To be fair, I only just recently made the character. So I only had a main focus of just making a a bard character that specializes in healing and in selling potions.
yeah,
And to be fair, it's one of his first few characters, so
Yeah.
jumping headlong into
That's
homebrew,
true.
yeah.
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 That's what I was about to say. Like, this is relatively one of your first very sessions, or like
It's
among the few that you're like your first experience in D&D.
yeah. This is
That's
only
true.
my second session. I have right now. Like my first session, it was with a fighting character, but fortunately, my DM for that session is currently having some IRL problems with internet, so the campaign is basically on indefinite hiatus until this internet situation can be taken care of.
Internet, the ultimate D&D killer.
And maker. It
Anyways,
taketh and it giveth away.
Yeah. Who knew United Kingdom landlords could be such assholes about giving their tenants internet?
Yeah, it is.
all right. So back to game before you get distracted again.
Actually, I was gonna say, I think that's where we're gonna end it, as that is when you actually take your long rest.
Oh, okay. Okay, do you want me to stop recording?
Not quite. Vera, as you get a better bearing on your equipment, you notice the icon you use, the holy symbol, so to speak, that you used to. That was previously, just a generic holy symbol that could channel from whatever you were drawing power from, has changed.
Is that the one that I scrolled hastily on a piece of scrap metal?
Also changed. Let me just pull it up here. The exact symbol.
A symbol you
Very, very symbolic.
Hmm.
God damn it. Give me a sec.
What does this symbol symbolize? Can we all agree it's a fault?
Wait, what?
I don't know.
Symbol.
Yeah. Apparently, this had some kind of effect set where I don't want to run until Angie actually says so.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Angie to come back to announce it because I don't. want to just,
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So you know what? I'm just going to draw it here. Give me a sec.
ah,
Hold on. That's the main circle with. Hold on, messed up there. God damn it.
You can always try it later.
Okay, it's a circle with the insignia of infinity on it.
Oh, that one I can easily do for you.
What was it before?
It was a simple circle. It's basically a gold coin or gold plate. That's the sort of general, sort of not exactly beginner. It's basically what trainees would usually use to harness their power if they didn't know exactly what they were drawing from. But now that you appear to be aware, things have changed. It has changed. I mean, you probably didn't notice in the midst of the heat of combat, but
Wait, I'm aware now?
that entity
Yep.
in your dreams or in your last moments of death before you're brought back.
For every time you mention the entity, I think of missing number or missing out.
Anyway.
And as you all fall to your own, fall to the darkness that is sleep. I'm going to just let's see here. You get a name for this entity. Don't exactly know how you know it, but it's almost as if the information was placed there. Apotheosis, the first abomination.
That's familiar.
And with that, I think that's a good place to actually end it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can stop recording.
That's right.
But yeah,
And
by the way, yeah,
you want me to stop the recording?
go ahead.